What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV, second upload of the day for you night owls out there. The original video of the day will be linked in the description down below and the card in the top right corner. Today we've got the Take Out First Look Reticles episode. It's been a while since we've done First Look Reticles, so I'll link some of the more recent extras First Look Reticles episodes in the card in the top right corner as well. Now, this episode is coming from Renman's account yet again because he has all the extras and I have basically none of them. And we're looking at the Takeout pack. I'm actually going to explain how you unlock the Takeout pack a little bit later in this video, just because these first reticles for Reflex and Recon just fly by ridiculously fast. I got some really quick clips, whereas the second last clip that you're going to see today is pretty long and pretty slow, just because I'm using an LMG. I'm running around really slowly, but basically we're just going to talk about how to get this whole Takeout Personalization Pack in that video. For now, let's go ahead and start reviewing the Star Reticle on the Reflex. So the Star has a lot to do with how you actually unlock this camouflage and this personalization pack, I should say, in that it's the logo from Hardee's or Carl's Jr. It's like that little star that is in the name of whatever. I can't really pick out. I'll just put pictures up on the screen of the logo of Hardee's and Carl's Jr. just so you can compare. It's the star from that. So it's yellow and red. It's the same color scheme as those restaurants as well. It fits really nicely with the camo being yellow and red. It's very clear. It's almost translucent in most parts. It's pretty transparent in the middle, actually. So there's not really a lot of things that are going to get in your way when you're aiming with this sight. On the edges of the stars, it's a little bit dark and it may be a little bit hard to see, but I mean, it's just one of those things that you'll get used to it over time, and it's definitely worth using this reticle on your Reflex sight just because it's so cool looking. It's something very different from what you'll see in the rest of the game, so I definitely recommend it, even though it may not be as practical as some of the other reticles in this game. The second reticle that we've moved on to here is Pickled on the Recon site, and this one's a little bit more ridiculous. You'll actually notice as we go through these three reticles, they get more ridiculous as they go. So Pickled is a little bit more ridiculous. It's still kind of translucent at the edges. Again, it gets really dark. It's kind of hard to see throughout the edges, but really you're not looking to the edges of your scope all the time when you're using a Recon sight, especially using a Recon sight because it's more long range. So you're definitely like, you've got your accuracy pretty well on point and you're kind of aiming right down the middle of your sight. So it's not really going to be that big of a problem using this thing. Again, I would probably not say it's the best just because it is a little bit dark on those edges, but it's definitely usable at long ranges and on light maps. I would say dark maps, it's kind of hard to see with this reticle just because you are looking through it and it's darkening everything like an extra amount because you're actually looking through a shade of a color, whereas other reticles where it's very clear, like 100% clear, you can see right through. This one's actually going to be darkening the colors of the map. So if you're playing on a light map, a winter map, very easy to use because it's just white that's filtering through there and it's not going to get in your eyes too much. It's not going to get in your way. Whereas a dark map, it's going to filter through that darkness and it's just going to make it really hard to see through this pickle. And it'll put you in a pickle. But this reticle is very nice. I would definitely recommend you use it as well. I mean, if you're really going try hard, you might not want to use it. The last reticle that we're on is Fried for the Varix 3, and this is the hardest to use reticle of the three. It's again, it's a little bit translucent, so you can kind of see through it, but it's very dark. It's kind of hard to aim with. The X of the fries that you're actually aiming with kind of seems off center just from looking at it, but I don't know if that's true or not. The bullets still land right where you're aiming with the X of the fries and not wherever like the middle of the scope is per se. I don't know really how it works, but it just seems off center to me. I don't know why. It's a little bit harder to use this reticle. As I said, I would not recommend that you use this one unless you're just going for troll cams or something like that. Now, how do you unlock this full Takeout Personalization Pack? Well, you actually have to order a specific meal at Hardee's or Carl's Jr., those restaurants that I mentioned earlier. You have to buy the Ultimate Care Package meal, and then those come with code that you can get this camo on. I don't even know if they sell this meal anymore. I have a feeling they don't. So I think this camo is this camo and these reticles are, well, this personalization pack, again, I should just keep saying that. The personalization pack is one of the hardest personalization packs to get in the game, and it's definitely very rare at this point. So again, that would be why you want to run these three kind of reticles that you, if you have them, because they're just so cool, they're so unique, and people will watch the kill cam and they'll go like, what the fuck is, what is that? They'll just be like, I just got killed by a pickle, or I just got killed by fries, and it just adds a layer of fun to the game, and I would just use it for that, just to lighten up people's days, and just, I don't know, it's just fun to use these weird, wacky, crazy reticles, especially when they're so rare that not everybody gets a chance to see them. On the side of them all being great for use, definitely not. There's a lot better reticles in this game that you can use if you want to play the tryhard mode. These reticles aren't for tryhard mode. They're just for having fun, which is totally okay as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button. Tell me which of these 3 reticles is your favorite in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We only have like 12 subscribers away from the big 1.4K. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.